Alright, hello everybody, we're back playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 in the Sacred River. We're going to resurrect Noko. I'm not quite sure why we didn't do this earlier. I feel like we got stopped by some sort of big beastie. Actually, I do immediately recall. Isn't this where the creature who punished us for slaying the white ones is? Slaying the white Nevrons? The sacred river where Jestros are reborn after death. Do you wish to resurrect Noko? Yes, of course.
Haven't been here in a while.
That's not true. I mean, I guess it is true. And by my time.
Let's make haste. I don't want her to.
Right. It's Golgra. Trying to skip the queue again, you old, lazy, retired warrior. How'd you even know I was here? Oh yeah, I forgot he can talk. You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of the continent.
Fair point.
We've been over this before. See, all these Jestros are waiting in line just like everybody else.
Stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
You know that would be chaos. There aren't enough adult Jestros to shepherd all the newborns. Plus, I hate all the noise. Can you imagine a forest full of baby Jestros?
Oh no. Think twice, Minaka. I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
Right.
Do I have to?
I was hoping you'd say that, she says.
Please help me. For Noko, then.
May you both survive this. Right. This is why we stopped. We couldn't do this. Okay. At least she's not like murdering Minoko immediately. Which is it's huge, theoretically. I don't know why his okay, it is highlighted, it just was subtle. The trumpet. Okay, so it is only us two, unfortunately. Fortunately, Verso is pretty good. The problem is, just this lady is also pretty good. Is this Golgra's theme in the background? Because if so, I respect it. She deserves it. I guess we go for the perfect break here. And save our AP for next turn. A break would be really nice on her. That did sizable damage. He's on red, which is not anything we're looking for. Let's just go for the melee, I guess.
That's more like it.
It is great that she's attacking him. Okay, that is a fast combo in that it ends fast. I would love to go for the perfect break again. It doesn't feel like the most appropriate. I feel like it makes more sense to just do the full combo situation on her. Go for the A rank attack here. That's 20k damage, nothing to sneeze at. 27 total, 27,000 total. Let's just spend all the points. I think I missed that second one because she dances when she gets hit. Two more, and then we can end with the follow-up. I mistimed it. That would have done so much damage. Whatever, we can Ramasir Bonk. And she's broken, just like that. She burns, she's no longer broken, just like that. Unfortunately, he's out of points now, so we're just gonna go for the attack. And we're back at 8, which is not too bad. Let's definitely go for the follow-up play again. We gotta like point at her back thigh here. So then she doesn't stun herself out of getting hit. Make sure you have 2 left. And we do. Follow up with the follow-up. 157,000. This feels much better. Let's go for the Troubadour Trumpet. Play that song. Shell and powerful. Golgra gets angry. Oh, she goes Super Saiyan? He's dead. He's dead. So we immediately have to res him because we cannot have Minoko die as well. Definitely want her to attack Minoko. Alright, this combo is definitely harder to dodge. It's harder to read. Still don't quite have anything going for anyone. Let me think this through. I guess we just attack, which is not terrible, but not good. We're at B rank. Do we try to go for the perfect break here? I think we do. Just go for some cheap damage here. Why not? And we're still at B rank, which means it's 5 cost. Perfect break. We might actually get the break here. Not quite. He's on green. I think the Bouclier Fortify is crucial here. She gonna burn. Crazy combo. He still died, even with the shell. Okay. Man, I don't like this. We're going to res him again. Long combo on Verso. She's like canceling her animations. She's pulling out fighting game combos on me. Alright. Troubadour Trumpet once more. Play that funky music. Powerful Shell. Those are the 2 we're looking for. We got Radiant Slash because we're in C rank. That's real bad. We're gonna stab her. And then attack. I think this just makes sense. Why not? We're at A rank now. I forgot attacks level us up like crazy. Do we just go for the perfect break? I mean, it makes sense. What is his thing again? Medium damage, all enemies applies mark. Not like crucial. We probably cannot. Can we get the follow-up? I highly doubt it. You know what? She's like so low on HP. Let's no, there's no way it's gonna work. So let's just go for perfect break. This just makes sense. She's gonna attack twice. We can't let her do that. She is gonna at least attack once though, but it's fine, I think. And actually, it almost killed her. It did kill her with the fire. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. I think it was a good call coming back here after Frozen Hearts. It's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day. Ooh, sorry, I can't finish this fight.
Come on. You're just afraid of losing. Minoko, please, shut up.
You did entertain me, so I'll let it slide this time, Minoko. Go ahead, bring him back.
I won't say thank you. Thank you.
I love Minoko. He's got the Verso and Minoko got the best dynamic for sure. The juxtaposition between their silliness and then the real stakes going on, or real stakes to them, right? Minoko?
It's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Golgra, are you crying?
Can they cry through their mask? Can we go home?
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends?
No.
They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs some time to adjust. Noko, would you like to go back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Wait for me.
Oh, I waited.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Off we go then. Alright. That was a fun fight. Super Saiyan Golgra. I did not expect.
Better than with you, that's for sure.
That's very true.
That he will be.
There was no punctuation at the end of that sentence last there.
I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Okay, so they mentioned camp and they also mentioned the village, so we'll definitely check out those two before we do anything crazy. I want to explore more of this area because I don't think I actually really did. I did notice there was a merchant over here, so let's go say hi. I really like this outfit from Verso. It's like a kindled Dark Souls 3 character. Gestro Merchant Goldra. Why, he doesn't have a name? Golgra has entrusted me with a very important task. Gotta make sure all the newly reborn are fully decked out with the best fighting gear. But you look like interesting warriors. Okay, fight me, and maybe we can trade. Oh. I guess we're fighting the merchant. Let's try. Why not? Surely it can't be that bad. Who dares fight the merchant? Versus lowest level, and he's also got like the most fun play style. Oh, okay, he's got some merchant buddies. Del Citra. Beautiful counter. I did not expect that to just work. Gestural attacks. Get the heck out of here. You ain't nothing. Who's next? Who's next? What? You trying to say something? Aw, he's not gonna break. Cause watch this. Radiant slash. Low light damage to all enemies. One hit can break. Like this. I really want to break the dude on the right. But I don't have to. I don't have to. Okay, let me think this through. Poke? Okay, poke? Do I breaking attack? Let's try. Let's test that. Poke, poke, poke. 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 And then attack this guy. Test if we have breaking attack. I think we do. We don't. He really should get breaking attack, if anything. I probably don't need to mess with these guys, but I'm really hoping to break them. You know what I mean? It sounds like a decent plan. And we do get a tiny bit of break bar. There we go. So now they're both got break bar fully charged. One more poke on this guy. And then Radiant Slash. Like, Verso literally is the most versatile of all the characters. Ah, that sucked. That sucked hard. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still gonna have to parry them. They do a lot of damage. That is one of the weaknesses Verso has, and I'm kind of leaning into it by going with the inverted thing. I kind of want to try it again. We're going to ignore the fellas. All his fellas.
Not impressed.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh well.
Okay. We're allowed one mistake, it seems, and we've already spent it. They are gonna go, like, a number of times, which really sucks. I was just getting AP back there. That was wild. Unfortunately, we don't deal enough damage to do this plan, it seems. I almost want to do Berserk Slash. I don't know. I guess follow-up's not crazy here. Lightholder just doesn't seem like it's gonna do enough. I don't know, let's try Lightholder, I guess.
Your existence ends now.
25k, I'm at S rank. That's a tough one. I like how he makes the Bruce Lee noises. Let's give it another shot. One more shot. I wonder if I should switch to someone else, but like the problem is no one else has like a really intricate moveset that's gonna help this. You know what I mean? Let's try Mael. Even though she's hurt, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think she's gonna get one shot no matter what. Oh my god.
Let's dance.
That's a 2-hit combo? Did you see how much, did you see how much freaking damage I did? What the heck? What happened there? People joke. The meme is Mael is a part-time nuclear weapon. She's got nuclear armaments. That's crazy. Okay. Yes. The slow left hook is what we need to see from those guys. Yo, did we just win? What am I doing here? Yeah, we just won. Yo! Okay, Verso ain't it. I still stand by Verso is sick. But I guess like Miles' damage output is insane. If she can survive, I guess she has that burst, because if she ever runs out of Virtuo's stance, that's when she's struggling. Anyway, I still think Verso is very versatile. That was fun. No better place for a duel than the Sacred River. You've earned the right to trade for some real treasures here. Take a look. I'm concerned about this. Oh, okay. These are actually just like skills. Okay, I don't have this one though. 100% critical chance on hitting a stun target. Neat, but our crit is already crazy. 2 shields when characters' health falls below 50% once per battle. That seems crazy. Don't fall into the river. I kind of want to put that on Minoko. I don't know what we want to trade off though. I guess Healing Boon, because he already has some similar stuff going on there. And then we put on Solidifying. Where else can we go around here? I kind of don't expect this to be a huge area, but there might be a mini boss in the back. We don't play as Minoko too often. I just don't want to find myself staring at his swimsuit too often, you know what I mean? It gets me a little heated. I don't know what's going on here. I guess it was just the item. I do think a lot of times it's just like, here's an interesting little world design piece, and here's an item to encourage you to come over here and look at it. Does look like we're actually probably done here though. Turns out the mini boss were the friends we made along the way, aka Golgra. That was fun though. Is this the same exit / entrance? Why does it not seem right? It is. I just totally ignored the spot. Alright, cool. Hey, at least that was quick. It'll encourage me to theoretically beat the game. Is that gonna happen right now? I wonder. Do we have any other quests? Okay, so we're gonna go back to camp. At camp, Minoko was thinking to himself. I don't remember what it actually said, but that's basically what it said. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he's too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Minoko.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he is slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before, but he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you, my friend.
Minoko seems about to cry. They've always been best friends, but Verso and Minoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. They spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Minoko up. They return to the others. We got his music. We haven't been playing a lot of the music. We probably should. The heck's the record player? Isn't the record? Yeah, there it is. Directly behind you. I want to see Claire. Don't pull your sister's hair. And by see, I guess I mean here.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back?
Yeah, and all the expeditioners I travelled with.
Yes.
And
Okay, so
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the
yeah, everyone else is. Oh no, we can spend more time with Lune. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna say everyone else is done. Oh, we finished her quest, but we didn't talk about it after our thing probably. Verso approaches Lune as she writes in her notebook.
What are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
Now I'm dying to know, or it's about me, isn't it?
Now I'm dying to know. I'll trade you. You can read my journal if you let me read yours.
I like that.
Do you even keep a journal?
Yeah.
All my deepest, darkest secrets.
It's just silly sketches of Esquier, isn't it?
How'd she know? I should draw SK. Oh my god.
You're smiling.
I'm gonna draw SK later.
Must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
Ooh.
A song.
My parents said music was frivolous, but...
Frivolous?
You know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own.
Music is soul brought to life.
And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
I fully support taking selfish breaks or play me your song. I'm gonna support the
Oh, I
selfishness.
fully support taking selfish breaks.
Oh, you do you? Maybe we should take a selfish break together.
Ah,
Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
that sounds lovely. Sorry, I promised Minoko I'd help him polish his Nev legs. That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. Sure, I'd love to help you with your song.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Listen, this game's almost over.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
Hmm. Shall we? Verso and Lune walk into the woods together, away from camp. They spend a few hours together, which Lune really needed to release some frustration, I'd say. Relationship level increased. Max level. That's how that works, right? That's how that works? After they did what they needed doing, they sat for a while and composed music together. Yeah, that's what they were doing the whole time, right? Seal smiles at them as they return to camp. She knows. Lune better understands the world and herself. Creating attack unlocked. Well, now we gotta talk to Ciel. You have to talk to Ciel. That's like crucial.
Is there anyone special?
She's not gonna say anything. Can we spend some time together? Listen, we gotta talk. All right, listen. We're not gonna talk about the complications of what just happened there. Apparently, ever, because this game's gonna end real soon.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Same, bro.
See if SKA has more of that wine you like.
SKA is the key to inspiration. I can't believe I hadn't thought of that. What about you, Minoko?
How are you going to win back that trust?
I might have just screwed that over. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe we've got a whole new level of relationship unlocked with the party.
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. Well, at least everyone's still talking to you.
Yes, of course. I want to spend time with my best buddy. Don't tell SKA. Verso approaches Minoko. He knows exactly what Minoko is thinking.
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Minoko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
Verso 2.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Ah, yes! Yes, sir! Little Spoon? I'm gonna take a walk, can't sleep. Little Spoon! I should have shut the fuck up. I need to isolate that voice line. I need Ben Starr saying Little Spoon? I do have it. One sec.
Little spoon. Little spoon.
Yeah. I do have it, so theoretically it is isolated in my file. Maybe I'll edit that in. Do I get crazy and do that? It'll be a small edit. That's so funny. Little Spoon? I do want to adjust this. I realize the volume on the game is actually quite low. This should be a little bit better.
Obviously.
Minoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. The bond they share is unbreakable. Man, I didn't even shower and now I'm spooning with Minoko. Listen, sometimes that's how it be in the polycule. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Minoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. Breakpoint. I didn't see what the other ones were called. I should have read that. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. Very cute.
You miss Noko, don't you?
Indeed. Life is more colorful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit.
Definitely gonna do that.
More supplies anyway.
That would be lovely.
I did want to... I have a lot of thoughts during these conversations, but I don't want to interrupt them. I want to like see them through, so I don't say anything. And then by the time they end, I have lost my train of thought or think about something else that's something ridiculous. But it's interesting that Noko was his mentor. He called him his mentor earlier. Minoko did, and I wasn't sure if that was actually the case, but then he proved it there by saying that Noko was the one who found him after the fracture and raised him basically, and now he wants to bring him back. And they're talking about the fact that we're gonna go fight Renoir, and we might Renoir. Let's say it with a better tongue, shall we? And that might end everything. It will end everything. I feel like that's what the story is leading up to. That'll be the climax. We're going to end up destroying this painting. The painting where everything resides. This whole universe is within a real world between the writers and the painters, apparently. Where Verso died in the fire and Alicia was scarred, but now she lives as Mael within the painting. That's my interpretation of the story right now, and Minoko is reluctantly helping because his best friends, plural, are Versos and Eskia, I guess. So he wants to see it through, knowing that his demise and even Noko's demise might be on the way, or they all fail, they all die, the painting lives on and Noko lives on too, right? So that's his motivation there, I guess. Let's talk to Eskie.
Let's explore under the ocean.
True, we can check out more of the ocean.
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
Maybe we'll do a bit of that. It does seem like we maybe have 1 or 2 episodes
Aren't you scared?
of content left, not including
No poet.
I'm not really in.
Let's see if
What will you
like
Well,
the battle tower or whatever.
a painting inside the
Wait, what'd she say
What will
there?
you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me, so I can see.
Do you mean...
A painting inside this painting.
Oh, that's actually pretty sick. I never really considered that concept, but theoretically, if the canvas, the painting survives, this universe survives, Mael can create another one within the universe, within this universe, that Lune can go explore within, and it'll be her own fake world of the real world, which is really interesting. I kind of love that idea. Like, the whole party can go there, and that's where they retire. Away from everything else.
Is there anyone special?
Yeah, and all the
I
expeditions...
really wish we could say something to Ciel, but it's okay. I think we're done here. This was fun. This is delightful as always. 40. I mean, we can give everyone 8. Since I don't think Gustav is returning, as much as I would love him to. But what do I know? I guess it's time to go to sleep, folks. I do think that means we're capped out on relationships with everybody, which is nice. I'm sure we talked to this merchant. Citrello. Yes. Ta-da! Okay. Take off. Start flying up.
Here I come.
Alright. Well. We are 30 minutes into this episode. And I guess there's like the boss within the painting. I just don't know like, unfortunately it doesn't tell you level ranges of stuff. Maybe I should have Googled that. You know what? I'm actually gonna stop the episode. I'm gonna look into this on my own time, and then I'll start the episode. And it'll encourage me to edit it. So yes, give me a moment. We're here at Le Bijou. I don't know if he has anything. He doesn't. But I believe we have been on this Isle of the Eyes before. We didn't actually explore much of it. It was probably a danger zone prior. But I stepped inside and quickly decided that we had not been here, specifically because I ran past the flag here, turned to the side, and saw an item.
What have we here?
So we'll take that. We are just going to continue exploring. I do have some fervor, some gusto to explore as much as we can before I call this game finished. I do think I'm going to give the idea that I need to spend like 2 hours. Okay. And this area is called Isle of the Eyes, so I was like, there's an eyeball there. I feel like I heard a petanque or something. Yeah, over here. Yeah. I wonder if the color of petanque indicates how powerful it is compared to you. Because that red one seemed like it would take a lot of work for me to finish. I guess I would just need my L specifically. There's another eyeball here too. It's a really gross looking eyeball. Definitely encouraged to pop it. But yes, as I was kind of saying, I'm going to try to finish as many zones as possible before we call this series. I do have a bit of time today to do so. I don't know why I'm doing this. But I did it. 72! It does seem to be doing decent damage. Where'd it go? Save the AP. Lune's AP economy is a little sketchy. Alright, it does seem like they really want you... Okay, well, okay, we got 3 turns. It does seem like they want you shooting this, which is annoying, but it is what it is. It's fine for Verso. I'm hoping we pop it at some point, because I don't want to just repeatedly chase down this orb.
My turn.
We're not even getting any stun damage on. Y'all see that? I missed. It's fun because, like, usually these pokes, as I've been calling them, the shoots, the aim skills don't matter too much. Like, when it comes to damage, they're not the most important aspect of the game, but they proc so many other things that missing feels real bad. And also, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of how this is going right now. We need to get a counter in there. Because, yeah, if we're not even getting any... Applies dizzy. Don't... That's so lame. Now we're dizzy. Now we're dizzy. Oh my god. This is the rudest enemy I've ever seen. It's only half dead. I guess Verso is doing S tier damage now, though. Still, man, this sucks. Aw. Damn it, man. I'm sure this also sucks to watch. Do not directly watch this segment. I'm like acting like I'm drunk out here. I can't believe how little damage I do on melees. I'm only doing like 4 times as much damage. I guess I'm hitting twice though. Minoko's a bad choice for this, but he's always in the party, so I can't really complain one way or another. Or justify my complaining. This also sucks for Lune. She's not a very good shooter. She ain't a straight shooter. I'm sick of this. I'm just gonna melee.
Bring it on.
Take cover.
Your turn to dance. I'm impressed. Coming.
Really sucks not being able to parry this. It's gonna flee next turn.
You're outmatched.
Alright, Verso. I don't like this. I don't want to do this again. Is he not dizzy? I don't think he is. Okay, actually, we are gonna do it. We just need to power Verso up. If Verso wasn't in that fight, that would not be doable. I feel like. I mean, maybe Mael's poke damage is insane enough to make it work, but it needs one of them for sure. Okay. We poked 2 eyeballs. I don't know if that's a thing or not. It seems like it's a thing. The place is called Island of the Eyes or whatever. The heck? Does seem like there's a way to go over there, but not quite sure. Maybe I gotta find another eyeball to poke. Oh, look, there's one right here, actually. Oh, it actually did do that. Alright. Simplifies things. Alright. Nice short area with a boss here, it looks like. A Bouche-Clier with like 3 masks. Chromatic Bouche-Clier, 6 shields, gets ready to counterattack. That sounds about right. Alright. We're not gonna get a bonk or nice stabs in, so we're probably just gonna poke it a bunch. Hopefully, I was gonna say we get a mark. We did. The mark actually doesn't matter because it's shielded. You can't proc mark stuff on when they're shielded. I'm just gonna give him energy again. And then this allows Lune to do her thing. Cause some mayhem up in this. Alright, good damage. Great break damage. Time for Verso's shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Alright, 21,000. He goes again. I'm gonna poke and then perfect break. This seems okay. Very good break damage again.
Careful, Verso.
I pressed the wrong button. It's R2 for the gradient attack.
Your turn to dance.
It's really easy too, like there's no reason for that. He's about to break as well. Okay, so Minoko has to res Verso.
Here we go again.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get to go. We could proc the stun here, and I think we're just going to have to. There is no could about it. We will. It's about half dead. It's broken. 107,000. 124,000 is pretty good. And we got a nice Chessier stab now. Because this does great damage. Not super impressive, but great. Double stab, triple stab. I don't even know how many stabs that was, let's be real. And then standard attack. You go again. And then we perfect break here. Great setup for a break coming up. Now gain shield for each blow dealt to an expeditioner. Okay. That's 4 freeze marks. That's kind of crazy. Let's just go for the mayhem. I think we need to get another break in. Not as much break as I was hoping for.
Bring it on.
This is R2. Nice. And now we can do some fun stuff. It's not stunned, so he's got to stun it. Ramaster to bonk. This allows Verso to do some shenanigans. If we can get Endbringer, I think that means we can just stab once, attack, and then we can Endbringer right here and bring the end, theoretically. Yeah. Alright. This is definitely a lower level area. Festum. Festum? New weapon. Whoa. Calm down, Verso. The fight's over. Festum. New weapon for Mael, I'm sure. Yeah. Faceum. Faceum? An offensive stance, double the amount of burn applied, 50% increased burn damage, base attack propagates burn. That's cool, but I'm barely using burn as is, even though I should be using it more for sure. Given her thing. I think we're done here, which is nice. Seemed like it was a bit of a lower level area here. But I did pull up like a recommended guide, and it basically just gave me a list of areas that I should try theoretically in an order. Alright, let's escape this spot. I think I did most of the stuff prior to this. Isle of Eyes was something we could have done quite a bit earlier, apparently. I mean, that felt earlier. We could have done this earlier, for sure. But then now we're at the post-story section of this little guide thing. So, how do we get out of here? How do we skedaddle? A lot of these areas we could, we have done already. So I'm just like trying to figure out where we should go next. I think Sky Island was one of them. Chosen Path was another, but I'm not sure I'm interested in that. White Sands is also interesting. An Endless Night Sanctuary. I believe Chosen Path here is like a... We'll have a look at it since it's on the way. And it's like everything else we've done. Siren's Dress, Reacher. We've not checked out Endless Tower, but I basically told myself I'm not going to at this point. We've entered it once, and it was like, whatever. Is this a zone? Oh, it's a danger zone. Renard's... Why do I keep calling him Renard? That is like the most like American Southern pronunciation possible. Renard. Yeah, my name is Renard. I mean, this area looks cool as heck, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see this playthrough really. Expedition 0. See this in this playthrough. Man, like okay, wait. Let's just have a look inside. In Renoir's drafts. Oh man, there's enemies right there though. This guy's like an Eclipse Sword. Are these new enemies? I feel like we've seen this pothead dude before. And maybe the one on the left. But the one in the center with the Eclipse scares me. Honestly, we're not going to waste time here. I am intrigued. I probably could run past them and find some loot. But I'm not really too concerned with that. I guess I could have went to the flag to escape. To go back to the continent. I always forget I can do that. Alas. Okay. Yeah, this Renoir's... I don't know why that... I guess I do know why that name is hard for me to pronounce. It's because it's French. But I think that's an area we're not going to really see in this playthrough. So we got Chosen Path here. We're going to look inside it. Just to refresh my memory. But my understanding of this is like an area where you do a bunch of 1v1s, and half of my characters I don't feel really strong with my 1v1s. So yeah, there's 5 paintings. And I guess we'll have to 1v1 each of them. Let's see how Verso fares. The path is open, only one may enter. One warrior, one path. We're ready. Who will dedicate themselves? We'll say Verso. And if he can do this steadily, then I think everyone else might have a chance. I don't know.
Just try it.
That's decent damage. Like, I'm concerned about his damage more than anything. He is gonna get a break in here. Maybe we can do this. I mean, I do think Verso's, like, in the top half of my characters, though. That sucks. Maybe Verso can't even do this. Look at all the procs he has on the right side. That's crazy. I think we could just maybe even get a follow-up in here. If we get a mark in, we did. Oh, we just barely, with the mark, got the 2 cost follow up because we got S rank perfection. Nice. Okay, well, Contorso. I wonder if the enemy is specific per character, right? Switch to rank S on break. Base attack and break. 100% crit chance on rank S. Triggers lightning strike on critical hits. That's crazy. It almost makes me want to like consider that. Where's breaking attack? There we go. Put that on him immediately. Okay. Well, let's continue. What does this painting say now? Path has already been cleared. Oh, we already had that weapon. Now it's just level 20. We're ready. Let's just go down the list, honestly. I think Lune is capable of this. I was gonna say, depending on the enemy. Do we attack this? Oh, let's waste a point. No, it doesn't look like it's even charged. It looks like whatever it's weak against is, I mean, it's weak against lightning. I don't know if it's weak against frost too, but it seemed like it. Yeah. Oh my god. I did not expect that. I thought we'd have to do at least 2 turns. She didn't even get anything. They were like, okay, get out of here, Lune. You don't need to be here. So that means Mael is just gonna, like, go insane. It's a Stilac, though. I was really early on that jump. Alright, well, at least we shed his armor immediately. Which means we can Fleur Fury immediately. 115,000 damage, nothing to sneeze at. This is the combo I don't like. Alright, she got hurt a little bit.
Not looking good.
She's still virtuose. We could Mezzo Forte. We could also just Per Se and go defensive. That seems okay. I'm gonna even go for the stab. This seems stupid, but no mark. 126,000. Alright, GG. Stilacs are easy fights because of that earthquake attack for sure. Alright, that was a little scary, but it worked out. It's funny that that's how Mael kind of just works. Alright. I think CL does enough damage to make this work too. Benessier. Ready. I like that. I like that, I guess we just go marking. Let's go for a poke. We got a burn in there. It's not gonna do that much, but let's go for a marking.
Eyes don't lie.
Which gives her a buff, and also almost breaks this immediately. Grabs a spear from its hat. Okay, that's not too bad. The audio sounded a little weird there. Was that just me? Phantom Blade? Yeah, let's just Phantom Blade. Might as well. We're gonna get a free break in there, basically. Never mind. She's too good. We continue. 44 seconds. That's my girl. Bloody painting. Are the other paintings look like that? I guess they did. I just couldn't tell because the lighting. Alright, one more. I kind of expected this to be too annoying to do, but here we are. Minoko is going to be a bit of a challenge because he's the least offensively oriented, but he also is the most defensively oriented, so I think he could just outlast anything. We're about to find out. Let's go for the Boucheclier Fortify, but before we do that, let's poke him. Break these shields. That seems wise to me. The Fortify is a little wasted because he's the only participant. I forgot this attack. Okay. He is out of AP or whatever now, so I feel like I need to upgrade his attack because he is attacking more so than a lot of other people. I tried jumping that. I don't know why. Violence. Again, we can't really do much. I think we just have to do the energy tint here. Oh, he just goes again. Okay, let's go for the trumpet, I guess. Not a great turn again, but the idea is Minoko can outlast, and then I can download the moveset, you know what I mean? This enemy is like one of the first enemies you fight in the game, I feel like, so it's been a long time since I've seen it. Let's go with the Jar Lambstorm. It's not the best use of our damage and our points, but I think it's okay. Yeah, that was good. I always want this attack to be a jump attack, and it's really not. We did proc one of his defensive things that we had there. Let's do the same thing, energy tint him, and then he goes again, which is nice. Unfortunately, we are on Troubadour Trumpet once more. And he's already buffed. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Yeah, he still has shell on, so I mean, we just proc the shell. So let's go with Chassier Stab, maybe. That or Galt Fury, but I kind of like a Chassier Stab more. Yeah, I can't parry that attack. It's been so long since I've seen it. He's close to dying here, so we need to be very careful about our next moves. I think we energy tint again, and then I think honestly Galt Fury might be enough. I'm hoping it is anyway. Yeah, okay, sick. Yeah, this was the hardest fight for sure. Alright, let's see what's beyond the door, and let's use a Chroma Elixir, because we don't use those too often. Even at the end of the game, there's been not much reason to do so. Just rather go to a flag, or even not. Base shield, +1 shield if not affected by any shield on turn start. That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Well, not the most useful of areas, I guess, but it's not that bad. I mean, base shield might be good on her, but it's like, what is energizing gradient? Oh yeah, that's not very good. Let's put base shield on her. Energizing gradient, let's read it. +1 AP per gradient charge. Yeah, like, we do use a gradient on her, but it's not, you know, +1 AP means nothing to me these days. It's got to be like in addition to other things, I guess, and I already have enough energizing starts and whatever on people, I feel like. You know what I mean? Am I making sense at all? I think it's one of those things where I kind of explained this concept in Blueprints. Rest in peace to the Blueprints playthrough. But it's like, once you have like $12, you're not really concerned about picking up another dollar. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Here we go.
A dozen is a bad number because in the current economy, if you have $12, that ain't shit. Okay, so there's also the Sky Island there and White Sands here. So we'll check out those. But we're very quickly approaching the end of the game, I think. I love SK just flapping his dang arms. Hopefully this is a small area. Sky Island. Does appear to be a Nevron, chromatic Nevron. Let's take it out. It's a chromatic glaze, which doubles the amount of shields it has. That's really bad. I should have went for the dodge. Getting Verso murdered immediately is not how you want to start the fight. Don't know if I need to explain that concept to y'all. Okay, that worked. I wasn't sure if we'd have enough AP to go through with all this. We did heal it a little bit there, but it worked. Go for the one poke into attack. He's B rank now, which means you probably go for 4 into perfect break. I mistimed that, but it's still fine probably.
I'm ready.
Ground pound.
Ready to evade.
Incoming.
Ah! I was so close to parrying that.
A bit of violence, yes.
A bit of violence, yes. Don't mind if we do. Okay, we get the break in. We have a full party combo with which we can use it or take advantage of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go for the mayhem, of course, which I think actually is bad because it's gonna heal him. Whatever. The heal was negligible. He healed 6k, which is not necessarily negligible, but it's not necessarily the end of the world as we know it. Unfortunately, we wasted some points there. I should have went for another shot on the mark. What am I doing here? Can I get the follow-up? I can. I can. So we go for the follow-up, which is beautiful. 172,000 damage. He's on Almighty Mask, which means we can do whatever the hell we want, which I think means we do a Chassier Stab. Just because I like this attack. It's not the best attack. Maybe we can find something else to put there. Again, I really should be min-maxing my stuff probably, but whatever. He is going to get a heal here. Kind of sucks. I think we have to just attack at 2 AP. It'll fully fill us, and then we can go for the spammage. And this will end the fight for sure. Nice. How much damage did that do? I guess it was 263 because that's what it says at the end. Ernar, yo, new weapon for Minoko. It's about time. Because his weapon's not really doing anything. It just reverses the wheel, I think. Switch to Almighty Mask on breaking enemy. Almighty Mask gains 2 AP to all allies, 50% increased break damage. Yo, with the Ramasir Bonk, that's actually insane. Using upgraded skill gives 1... Oh, I didn't realize he's giving AP to other people. This still gives AP to other people, it's just less. That changes things, and also does nature damage. This sounds fun, but he's not often... I mean, he is like one of the 3 characters that breaks. I guess everyone can break. He's one of the 5 characters that can break. When I say it like that, then I'm just like, why don't we just keep it on this? Reverse bestial wheel order literally means nothing. Like, it doesn't change anything at all. I'm not thinking about the wheel order when I press my buttons. I'm pressing the upgraded skill every time. Almost. If I can, anyway, right? So I think it just makes sense to keep balling out. What does it look like? I mean, it's just an urn. I mean, and also aesthetically, the urn is cool, but the head... Come on, he's a witch doctor. Also, I gotta say this again, even though, like, it doesn't matter to anyone but me, but one of my favorite Dota characters is the Witch Doctor, and very much Minoko is flavored the same as him, with the staff and the hunchback and the long scrankly limbs and, you know, being a bit of a weirdo. I love Minoko. He's very much my type of character. Alright, seems like we're actually done here. We got a bunch of color Illumina. Solidifying has been learned. Who else? I mean, Solidify costs like 20, right? It'd be sick to put that on people, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Man, I love the Kintsugi effect. Again, I know I've said this in the playthrough before. I'm saying it again because it's been months. Like, the filling up cracks in the crevasses with, you know, unalloyed or alloyed gold. I guess I've played a little too much Elden Ring. But the gold lining is a very, very cool design choice. And it's a little overplayed now. I'm gonna say it's not overplayed in this game because in this game it's very deliberate. But it's like you see in a lot of places now, unfortunately. There was a period where it was like, oh, it was cool to see this in various games. Like in Hitman, it was rare. There was like a level that had it, and it was like, oh, it was something I noticed because I first learned of the concept. But now it feels like it's in every other game almost. I kind of want to fight this thing. Is that crazy? This thing's gonna kill me. I gotta remember this is a part 2 to a video. Serpent Fard absorbs all APs. What? Excuse me?
Watch out, Minoko.
Absorb too many APs and explodes. Huh. Huh. Yeah, let's try that again. Alright. Now we had so many APs there.
Just try it.
Attacks 4 times, yo! Alright, whatever. I didn't want Versa to attack anyway. Stupid. Oh my god, what the heck? Alright, Minoko!
Lovely feet.
You're here to save the day? Pass your turn, bud. Just pass your turn. Oh my god.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Okay, I'm letting Minoko die. Oh man, the game is very loud now. I think it's just I need to change the... I'm gonna spawn in the middle of like a land spot nowhere near this area now. I just want to change the audio. I'll be real. Something like that. I didn't save. I'm so dumb. Okay. What we need is to parry that, like, when it absorbs our AP. If we can do that, I think there's a chance to actually have, like, a fair fight here. But for some reason, it, like, we had crazy amount of AP to start, and now we don't. Alright, at least we got a gradient counter. That is not enough damage. These shields are nuts. We don't have a shield stripper. Alright, I regret trying to fight this again immediately. Can I just end the fight? I guess I could load previous save. Yeah, I don't think we're fighting Serpent Fade, unfortunately. I think there's a chance, but it's like I need to spec myself. I have to put a lot of effort into it, and I think I'm a little too low level for it. It still does a lot. Like the game is very loud during battle. I am noticing. But like I'm talking over people even though their thing is maxed. Their slider. It's just there's something wrong with modern audio mixing where for some reason they just think we want to hear these sound effects, the gunshots and nonsense way more than we want to hear the voices of the people. This is mostly an issue in cinema, but I also find it is prevalent in video games as well. What is this? It's like a space whale here. What is this, Death Stranding? Oh, there's an area right here. Flying Casino. I think feel like we've been here, but I'd like left it immediately. I don't know what's going on here. This is not on the list of things I should be looking at. I like stopped there. Oh, why is there like bunnies here? Shadow bunnies. And some spirit stags.
That's a casino.
Is this Nevron, this Gestural alive? He is. Yo, this ground sucks. What humans up here? What is this place? Why, this is the whole world. What do you mean the whole world? I ended up here after the fracture and couldn't get back down, so it's my whole world. You want help getting back down? Nah, I'm good. Who'd watch over things while I left? Nah. See, this place is a living piece of history. Used to be the place to be, you know? Play some games, drink some drinks, gamble a bit, all the fun stuff. Now it's like, well, you know. Anyway, we just don't talk to that dimwit over there. Who's that? Such a downer, stuck in the past. Talk to him, you know, drown you in nostalgia. Alright, let's go say hi. Is that you, or are you dead? I think he's dead. Is there someone over here? I love this music. Music is underrated, or I shouldn't say underrated, but it's like, I'm not acknowledging it enough. You see nobody inside. You call out, yes. No response, try again. Yes. Still no answer, try again. Yes. Could you peasants please cease that infernal shouting? Why were you not answering? I have no interest in conversing with uncultured humans. Leave. We're gonna shout again. 3 times. Oh, hello. I have no interest in... Can I be Minoko? To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? What are you doing hiding in here? I'm a lone intellectual cast aside by my people, whose constant obsession with conflict drove me away. We are fellows then, so it appears. Isn't this the old Gestural Casino? Indeed it is. I maintain this place even after its fall, so its history is never forgotten. Before the fracture, I ran this establishment. The joy of seeing people revel in their fortunes, and the despair when they lost it all. I miss those times. You must move on, my friend. Leave the past behind and look towards the future, or I feel you. Times were simpler back then. Let's move on. I wish I could, but the illusion of the past happiness is more appealing to me. My friend, your clothing is a disaster. You should wear something befitting your stature. Here, try these on. They're from ancient times. Now you look like a true gentleman from simpler times. Thank you, you most cultured swine. Or thank you, my friend. Let's call him a swine. You're welcome, you equally cultured swine. Oh, we are best friends. You know when you can talk smack that you're with the good people. New outfit. Hey, he's fit. You know, he's got that fit on. Sheesh. Holy. With the hunchback and everything. Oh my god. God dang. Now, this is even sexier than the last costume. Oh my god. Sheesh, Minoko. Take some clothes off. That's fun. That's really cool. And with the Viking hairstyle, he looks really good. Oh, man. This is a good game. Good-ass game. I don't know if I've said that enough. I should be. Alright, sick. I'm glad I stopped here, man. I know some people might lament the fact that I'm, like, exploring a lot rather than just going to the end of the game. Some people might be lamenting I'm not exploring enough, but I feel like I'm doing a good job of finding the balance here. I'm glad we went over here. Nice little diversion. And I'm glad I figured out that puzzle too. It wasn't much of a puzzle, but it was a puzzle. Alright. Stone Wave Cliff Cave is not really what we're looking for. There is... Okay, so White Sands. We went to Skyline. We didn't go to White Sands. Let's go back. I think that's this over here. Yeah, it's because we got a little distracted with a certain serpent in the sky. I feel like this is going to be a big area. Maybe, maybe not. Everything's loading fast again. There was a little moment there where it wasn't at the start of this. Did we already? We must have already done this. This is the manor here.
Accord silencieux de nos âmes, lèvres fantômes, et râle pâle. Lumière s'éteint.
So we've definitely been here before. I'm curious about the music.
Au loin,
The guy here says just a music record, but there's more to it, right?
songe, sans retour. Lumière,
I'm almost wondering like if we play the music out,
les pétales d'iris
if something will happen.
nuée complice du clair obscur.
I don't really want to end this video just yet, so
Il danse autour des heures littorales, éclipse, florale.
we're not going to hang out here just yet, if at all. There's 2 more areas we're going to check out. There's also a dark gestural arena. I don't think I'm going to mess with that. I don't even know where that is. It's probably somewhere on the map, but I mean, obviously it's somewhere on the map, but I don't know where. Sorry, I get so lost in these spots. This okay, we're looking at Endless Night Sanctuary. So we need to go north.
Here we go.
And this might be the last area we check out. Well, there's also Dark Shores, which actually we'll probably have a look at before we finish the game. That is the plan for next video, I think, is we're going to go to Dark Shores, start that off there, and then afterwards we shall... Is this a danger? This is a danger. Okay, so we can't even check out Endless Night Sanctuary. Well, let's have a look, I guess. I wonder if Dark Shores is going to be a danger too, then. This area is kind of concerning. There is loot, so clearly we've not been here. Like how he has shoes now. I never really thought about the concept of a gestural wearing shoes.
See the trees here? They're gestrels, waiting to be reborn. They're queuing.
Oh.
Do I want to fight a Sakapatate? I mean, I guess we're gonna try. I think this is gonna be too strong for us. We'll give it a shot. Okay, broke the arm. Snap the wrist, walk away. Just go for some damage.
Let us stain them.
Break the wrist, walk away. Okay. This is definitely not easy fighting. Resistant to lightning kind of sucks. Impressive combo.
Brace yourselves.
This might be a jump. It was not. You hear how loud that got? That got louder than me.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I was trying so hard for the parry there. Man, we're both marked. Res up Verso. This is definitely a fight that I don't want to repeat, so I don't think we're gonna stay here.
You're outmatched. Let's carve a path.
Oh, we didn't get the break. Oh my god, that killed Lune. Uh-oh. Oh, he's stunned. I did not realize Minoko was stunned. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Too early. RIP. Alright, here's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna end this expedition into these night woods here, night sanctuary. We're gonna skedaddle, bravely run away. We're gonna go back to White Sands. I'm gonna play the music out. Since I'm editing this video anyway, we're gonna see if anything happens. If nothing happens, then it'll be the end of the video. You know how it is. Where is White Sands from here? Southwest. Then, next episode will theoretically be the last episode of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Long time coming. We shall check out Dark Shores, which I have a feeling might be a little too strong for us. If it is, that's fine. Then we're going to go to Lumiere. I feel like there's probably going to be an hour of fighting slash cutscenes there, at least. If not more. I'm going to try to keep that all contained in one episode. I can't imagine it'll be longer than like 3 hours left, so... that's the current plan for my afternoon. It's a different song this time. Is it? No. Okay. So I'm gonna hear this out. I don't think anything else is gonna happen to this, but I am curious. I'm gonna leave it recording. I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, or I'll see you in a second.
Au loin, elle s'élève, seule, sans détour, songe, sans retour. Lumière, s'éteint. Pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant, nuées complices du clair obscur vacillant, nuances de chagrin. Littoral, éclipse, florale, lumière s'éteint. Variation dans l'air, vapeur de nos chairs, respiration amère, lumière s'éteint. Contretemps volontaire, contre-champ solitaire, lumière s'éteint. Si le temps se perd à contre-courant, les miroirs sans teint dévoilent leur nature. Si nos pulsations jouent à contre-cœur, notre amour veillera sur la mesure. Lumière s'éteint. Pâleur du jour, cœur sourd, miroir de nos amours, lumière s'éteint. Attache harnais, cordage resserré, nœud marin et récif carmin. Flot secoué, doute à chavirer, lumière s'éteint. Nuage à la dérive, lien en déclive, brume qui déteint, lumière s'éteint. Seul, sans secours, songe, sans contour, sombre, pour toujours, lumière s'éteint. Aux dernières lueurs d'outre-mer, à l'aurore d'un nouveau jour, les cormorans volent à contre-jour. Lumière s'éteint. Accord silencieux de nos âmes, lèvres fantômes, et râle pâle. Lumière s'éteint. Pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant. Nuée complice du clair obscur vacillant. Nuances de chagrin. Il danse autour des heures.
Okay, well, I had let the song play through, and it just repeated again. I didn't expect anything to happen, but I was just curious, you know? Curious enough that I googled this location and found a wiki page for it, and someone has translated it. I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm gonna read it out because this seems fun. It said, or he says, silent chord of our souls, phantom lips and pale death rattle, Lumiere goes out. In the distance she rises, alone, without detour, dreams without return, Lumiere goes out. Iris petals invade the streets of the fading day, accomplice cloud of the flickering chiaroscuro, I don't know that word, nuance of sorrow. I'm gonna Google that word. It is obviously of European origin. I want to say Italian. Chiaroscuro. It is an arts term. It is Italian. It is, and I had a feeling it involved light and dark because it is spelled kind of like Clair Obscur. Oh my god, there's even a Clair Obscur redirects here for the 20,025 video game. Go to this page. The use of strong contrasts in light and dark. I'm not an art historian. I've never really studied art, so I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, chiaroscuro. That makes more sense. Okay. Let me read this again. Sorry. Accomplice cloud of the flickering chiaroscuro, nuance of sorrow. And the song is repeating right now, by the way. They dance around the coastal hours, floral eclipse, Lumiere goes out. Variations in the air, vapor of our flesh, bitter breath, Lumiere goes out. Voluntary countertime, solitary reverse shot, Lumiere goes out. If time get lost going against the current, one-way mirror reveal their nature. If our pulse play reluctantly, our love will watch over the measure. Bar. I guess it's referring to like music measure. Lumiere goes out. Paleness of day, deaf hearts, mirror of our loves, Lumiere goes out. Lumiere s'éteint. Bindings and harnesses, tightened ropes, sailors' knots and crimson reefs. Shaken tides, capsizing doubt, Lumiere goes out. Drifting knots, slipping bonds, fading mist, Lumiere goes out. Alone, without help, dream without shape, dark forever, Lumiere goes out. In the last glimmers, from overseas, at the dawn of a new day, cormorants fly against the light, Lumiere goes out. Interesting. Yeah, this was fun, I guess. And as I think it's a good way to end this series, I guess, is just having a little bit of moment of just thinking to yourself and not just battling Nevrons, slaying white Nevrons and getting yourself into trouble later, you know? There's a lot to think about with this game. And hope you enjoy my musings. If you did, click that like button, and I'll see you the next time for theoretically the last episode in the series. Bye-bye!